Okay, welcome back to another episode of Purple State Media. I just want to give y'all a quick update on the government shutdown and what's going on. And I'm going to give you information from two news sources, of course. One from Fox and one from any of the others, called, Fox more right-leaning and all the others more left-leaning. So I want to give y'all like a good balanced information or whatnot. So here we go. Let's start it off. I believe this is MSNBC, so let's see what they got to say.
MSNBC's Akayla Gardner is at the White House for us. So, Akayla, what did Leader Thune say, and what does this mean?
Well, Alex, it sounds like there's been major breakthrough in the last hour on Capitol Hill. Senator John Thune said today that there will be a vote to open the government. The exact contents of that vote we still don't know yet, but Senator Markway Mullin predicted that we could see a vote within the next 4 to 6 hours. Take a listen to him earlier today talking about negotiations.
There's a couple things that we did negotiate with to get the Democrats' votes. I think we will have the votes. Of course, you never know, but I believe we'll get there because keep in mind, Ag Bill also has a SNAP program. And it's going to be very, very difficult for them to vote against that.
They're telling us we'll put money in, whatever money we agree on for a continuing resolution to fund the government, but we're telling you in advance we are going to rescind the funding you want. And we need, in whatever agreement we reach, to have some really solid guarantees in that legislation that they simply can't go and renege after it's done.
Now, MSNBC reported on Friday that there started to be cracks within the Democratic coalition. A group of about 10 Democrats met in Senator Angus King's office on Friday for about an hour. And this comes after we've reached day 40 of the shutdown, with now the economic and human toll seeming to mount. But the exact context remained to be.
Long story short, they just playing games. They should have just went ahead and signed the same proposal that Republicans have been signing for the Democrats over the past 4 years, just the same little extension or whatnot, and they could have negotiated. But you shouldn't be using this government shutdown to negotiate something that they want to be put back in that was taken out in the big beautiful bill. That's not the right thing to do. I know it hurt a lot of people, but still, like you holding people hostage to make something available that was done during a bill or whatnot, not doing just out of the blue. Ain't nothing like the president done just out of the blue on its own. It was in the bill and they had to vote on it. So anyway, let's get the other side. Let's see what Fox got to say about this issue.
Let's bring in New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Congressman, first, how are you feeling about this report that there could be a test vote tonight? And if it passes, it could lead to a reopening of the government.
Well, of course, that's good. And certainly I'm supportive of that. But I am disgusted with all of it. I'm tired of it. I mean, to be honest with you, there are no winners here. Republicans didn't win. Democrats didn't win. And certainly the American people didn't win. There are losers. I think everybody loses. I talk to a lot of people. And I imagine hopefully most of our members of Congress do. And people on the street, everyday working people, good Republicans, are sick and tired of it. Now, there's fault to go around here. The Democrats, they should have voted for that small little CR. It was a continuation of Biden's budget for 7 weeks. Nothing to see there, no big deal. They've done it many times before. Schumer was too worried about his own butt, whether he was going to survive or not politically, so he didn't do it, and he overreacted. Republicans, on the other hand, guess what? I hate Obamacare too. I don't like it. I don't like the subsidies. It's way too expensive. We're enriching insurance companies, but we don't have a completed plan yet. So if we have to continue it for 1 year more, in order to come up with a real good, cohesive, better plan, in order to keep government open, in order to do the right thing for our people, then we need to do it. If you've got a plan and we're ready to go, then let's do it. And finally, if we can't get things done in the Senate, I agree with the president. I've been saying for weeks and weeks now, maybe more than weeks, probably months, end the filibuster. The Democrats are not going to abide by it. For God.
I don't know. He kind of going on and on, so I just had to cut him short. But I don't know, man. Do y'all think, like, if the Democrats in the power and it's the same situation, would they use the filibuster or whatnot? I don't know. I guess it would depend on which Democrat was in control and had the most influence over people. Um, yeah, that's slippery slope, man. They need like another part of the government to be formed full of independents. Really, it need to be more independent people. You can't be nobody far left or far right because they're just gonna go with whatever the left or the right goes. Like I said, my vote haven't have changed. I had always voted Democrat my whole life because I was pretty much brought up to and told to in my environment. But I started voting Republicans when I got a little older and when I moved to Atlanta, when I started paying attention more. So the last couple of years for president, I pretty much voted like for Obama, and I kind of regretted it because he did. I ain't gonna get into it, but yeah, he did. He did more for rainbows than anything. I'm just gonna leave it at that. No problem, but I'm just saying, I look at what benefit did it bring to me in myself. So it kind of like I voted for Obama, then I voted for Trump, then I voted for Biden, and I regretted that. I didn't even regret voting for Trump the first time. I regretted voting for Biden. I think he did the most damage out of all of them with his politics, shall I say, non-politics, less than politics. Then I voted for Trump again, and I'm kind of happy with stuff that Trump is doing. It's just so many people just against him so bad that it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they anti-America, you know what I'm saying? As long as Trump with it, they're against it, you see what I'm saying? So I'm open to voting for either, but like I said, Democrat got to get some more people, man, because I'm not seeing anyone that I would like want to get behind, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, it's just that, man. And like I said, and I always felt like the Democratic Party became extremely anti-male, especially anti like regular white male. But yeah, I don't know. They're gonna have to do something though. So let's just see what else they guys saying before I cut them off. Well, I got another clip. Let me just show you this for like a couple of seconds, then I'm gonna end it. Okay.
Congressman, thank you.
Thank you, John.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe.
Actually, that's it. I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. All right, have a good one. Purple State Media out.